And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Athletics and the Detroit Tigers. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Tarik Skubal. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Max Schuemann at the plate now. That's ball one. Skubal once again named pitcher of the month after a really excellent stretch. Runner on the go. Fouls one off. 2-2. Skubal notched a complete game the last time on the hill. Fouled off. And they'll do it again.
I loved watching him throw that complete game, Boog. Just not that common anymore. Think about this.
Runner on the go again. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw, safe at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dillon puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Nick Kurtz digs in now. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Perez under it. And that is that. The A's. And we're back. And on the hill today, Jacob Lopez.
Well, it hasn't been a great year so far in terms of ERA, but he's had some decent games, and there have been some flashes of greatness, if you will. We'll see today if he's able to.
And he can't come up with it. So up next, Wenzel Perez. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
One
misses
ball,
inside. Jones gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. It's in and out of his glove. Beats to second, out there. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Bounce to the left side. And that's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And up next for Detroit, Dillon Dingler. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he swings over the top there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Second inning set to go. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langeliers. Right through there for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and there's one down. Stepping in, Brent Rooker. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Rooker went deep in his most recent game. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now the A's designated hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Just missed. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Second inning here, no score.
2 balls.
Squirts away a little bit to second, and he's out.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here, and you'll pay the price.
Throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Javier Baez. Lopez back to work. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Whips it to first. And that quickly 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Carpenter. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. We head on now to the... And that drops in for a strike.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out on the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a base hit.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters. And
here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far, so why not try to put some pressure?
Now this is through for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Schuemann off of first with 2 away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. Down the left fielder, Matt Vierling.
Left fielder, Matt Vierling.
Pulls that one foul. Vierling goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. 1 gone, runner at first. And next to hit for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. That's outside.
That's out.
And that's ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1
Tying
strike.
run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. And
Ball,
that's outside. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Inside, just missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Up the middle, slides for the stop. Here's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Torkelson stands in now and watches strike 1. And that is out of play. Misses off the inside, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one
Ball
missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
You know, these A's doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
That clips the zone. That's strike 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Good job to fight that one off. A's leading by a run. struck him out swinging. And he strikes out. Slider misses outside.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Over to first. And Gleyber Torres. Here's the catcher to hit. Dillon Dingler.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Line drive, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
0-2 now as he swings through it. The A's bullpen has some movement. Jared Schuster, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Line drive, and there's a hit. Throw comes into second. They take the force out. Just got him on that one. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Grounded out his first time. In the air, right field. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one sliced foul. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Dillon gets under it, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting left
Here's
fielder,
the left fielder.
Colby Thomas.
That's to third. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him. Right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here in Detroit. Now here is Kerry Carpenter. Estes back to work. That's a strike. Attacked with the sweeper.
0-1. Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hit on the ground to short. Slings it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Next,
talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's
Now
two
coming
away.
in to pitch hit, Cold Key.
To third, and that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly, makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Perez swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
That one inside, and the count 1-2. Swings and chases a low one there. Langeliers down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strike. Back at Comerica Park. All set for the top of the sixth. Down the number 2 hitter, Max Schuemann.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Sends it across to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth. Kurtz in the box again. Takes a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the sixth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Hit on the ground to short. Baez tosses across to first. The A's go quiet. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Hogan Harris, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Newcomb getting loose as well. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And that's outside. Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
Out towards right center field. And this one could be extra bases. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, right to the backstop. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Dillon Dingler getting ready to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra.
That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Torkelson scores. It's 1-1. Dingler headed for third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next up for the Tigers, Javier Baez. And a base hit on the line. Dingler in to score. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-1. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. 0 for 2 in this one. This one smoked out to left. Makes the grab for the second out. And the batter now, Carpenter. Out to short, Wilson. They get the force. That ends the frame. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the A's 1. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher, Shea Langeliers. And that drops in for a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. That'll fire up the dugout. His 14th of the year. And they tie it up. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Rooker in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Towards first, Torkelson. Steps on first for the out. This is J.J. Bleday. Check swing, called strike. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Next offering is in for a strike. Started after it, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. One and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. The A's get 1 on this homer. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Hogan Harris.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Green now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And ball 1.
Strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the DH, Colt Keith. Doubled his first time. That one ripped, but foul. This one popped up. Wilson. And out number one on the grab. And up next for Detroit, Wenzel Perez. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, called strike. This to third. Here's Geloff for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, number 32. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. On the move, racing back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Zach Geloff. Up next for the A's.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
One out, base is empty. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Schuemann in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the back here in Detroit, out of the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And fouled off. Now a fly ball to right center. Rooker on his way over. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Here is Gleyber Torres. 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Tyler Ferguson up and loosening in the pen. Schuster also throwing. Rooker moving under this one. Makes the grab. 2 away now. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Dillon Dingler. First pitch misses. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And out of here. And the Tigers have the lead. It's 3-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
The batter now, Javier Baez. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Rooker makes the grab, and that's the inning. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. Last chance coming up for the A's. Back at Comerica Park, we go to the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. And that drops in for a strike.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Puts it away for the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
That's a slider for a strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Torres over to first. Now only one out remaining. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And that's just foul. That's hard hit in the line. And that'll do it. The Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.